guys, Kelsey here and you're watching the New Year's special of DJP TV. We're going to tell you what you should be buying in 2012, but first up we're taking a look at the hits and misses of 2011.
As we head into the new year, we thought we would take a look back over the best bits and the bits we would rather forget about of 2011. The first big title of 2011 came in the shape of Valve's Portal 2. Featuring a lengthy story and a co-op multiplayer scenario, it took the foundations its predecessor laid out and built upon them in style. Everything from puzzle design to Stephen Merchant voicing the always entertaining personality core, Wheatley, was perfect, making Portal 2 the first high of 2011.
How does it feel, Wayne, to stand on the very stones that ran with your parents' blood? Do you feel sad?
Bruce.
Full of rage? Or does that outfit help bury your feelings?
After the Cape Crusaders' last outing in Batman Arkham Asylum, expectations were set suitably high for the sequel, and luckily, The Dark Knight did not disappoint. Although lacking some of the original game's impact, Arkham City made for a fantastic sequel with plenty to offer and do alongside the main storyline. With the highly detailed area of Arkham City free to explore, more gadgets and a refined, fluid combat system, Batman Arkham City is among the best that 2011 had to offer.
You thought yourself untouchable.
Looks like Batman himself is exiting the building. Mayday!
Well, as you can see, no one is untouchable.
We are the future of Arkham! We are the future of Gotham!
With the launch of the Wii U looming ever nearer, the Wii's time is almost up. Although it's been long dismissed as the casual gamer's console, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword arrived to ensure Nintendo's console had one final hurrah. Telling an origin story set long before any Zelda title to date, Skyward Sword gave fans what they had been waiting 5 long years for, and provided perhaps the most intuitive use of the Wii's motion controls yet. Now begins the wait for the inevitable Wii U Zelda, and let's hope it's not a long one. Although 2011 had many highlights, none came bigger than Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. With a huge world with hundreds of things to do, it's hard to think of anything that even came close to the grandeur of the 5th entry into the Elder Scrolls series. Like any Bethesda game, it has its fair share of bugs and glitches, but the sheer scale and hours upon hours of gameplay will likely see Skyrim most people's best game of 2011, and for good reason too. No one likes to be negative, so we don't want to dwell on the lows of 2011 for too long, but there's one moment during the last year that stood head and shoulders above the rest. Yes, we are talking about the Video Game Awards, or VGAs, that took place in November and made for some of the most cringeworthy TV ever. With only a few awards actually given out on stage, the rest being shunned in place of cows, cake-eating contests and more, it took a perfectly plausible idea and turned it into a ridiculous entertainment show which, rather unfortunately, wasn't entertaining. Winners missed out on their moment in the spotlight, so we could all see the lovely Felicia Day slicing fruit with a katana. It's different, but also not very cool. So, that's our look at some of 2011's memorable moments. Feel free to drop a comment letting us know what your highs and lows were of 2011. Perhaps you hated Skyrim and actually enjoyed the VGAs. Whatever the case may be, 2011 was a strong year for gaming.
2011 was a brilliant gaming year. For me, Portal 2 was definitely a highlight. It's the only game where I've ever enjoyed laughing at myself. Also Skyrim, game of the year, hands down, it was spectacular. Speaking of misses, well, Duke Nukem Forever, more like Duke Nukem Never. But let's leave them aside and take a look at the games that are coming out in early 2012.
If you thought 2011 was a great year for games, then 2012 is looking to be even better. But now the holidays are over and many of the games we were all playing are coming to an end, let's take a look at what we can begin to get excited for in early 2012.
And here we go!
Kicking off on the 27th of January, there is UFC Undisputed 3. Featuring new game modes and two different control schemes, one for pro players and another for those who just want to pick up and play, Undisputed 3 is certainly looking to be the best UFC cage fighting game to date.
Armbar, dropping back for a heel hook. He's gone for the rear naked. Beautiful transition.
Oh, big combination. This fight's just about over, John. Oh, my goodness!
Time to get to work. Let's go.
Also out on the 27th of January is Anarchy Reigns, the third-person multiplayer brawler from Sega and Platinum Games. Featuring a diverse range of multiplayer modes, Anarchy Reigns is looking to challenge the boundaries of the conventional brawler genre, and is what makes it worthy of making our list.
Let us proceed.
Let's go.
I'm Bryce Boltzmann with OPHS.
Heading into February now, released on the 3rd is Never Dead, a third-person action shooter that places you in the role of Bryce Boltzmann as he pursues redemption through the extermination of demonic forces. What makes Never Dead one to watch is the interesting decapitation and regeneration gameplay mechanic.
Shoo! Whose dumbass idea was it to hold my debut performance at a museum?
You shall pay for your crimes in blood.
Caius.
I have seen you. I have seen you both.
Also released on the 3rd is Final Fantasy XIII-2. This is a game that needs no introduction, so I will leave you to enjoy this spectacular piece of gaming for yourselves.
It's a time gate. It's like a portal. She's waiting on the other side.
will live forever.
The third is looking to be a busy one, because it's also the day that Namco's Soul Calibur 5 fights its way onto store shelves. Featuring a guest appearance by Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed, as well as a cast of returning and new characters, it's starting to look very special indeed. You can read our full hands-on preview on the site now, as well as see our video preview on an earlier episode of DJP TV.
Amalur needs a hero, but the Fateless One's destiny is unwritten and ultimately will be shaped over time by the decisions you make.
From the minds of R.A. Salvatore, Todd McFarlane and Ken Rolston comes the new epic open-world action role-playing game Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. Featuring third-person action combat, deep exploration, expansive character development and customization, and an immersive story set in a rich and detailed fantasy world, Kingdoms of Amalur is certainly a title you should have on your radar. Keep an eye on Daily Joypad for more on this great-looking RPG soon.
You have along your quest. From the fast, ranged and melee-based duelist to the seers who can teleport and are experts at magic, destinies are about who you choose to be. But you are not shackled by these choices. You may, over time, become a might-based brutal conqueror, but then decide to transform into a powerful warlock. Some heroes may develop a unique hybrid of disciplines and skills, or even become proficient in all three. The possibilities are endless.
I know we've beaten the odds before, but getting to that tower, I don't know, Shepard.
I can handle them. Go!
Off to the left!
March opens with the highly anticipated Mass Effect 3, which releases on the 9th. Following on from the events that played out in Mass Effect 2, this final part of the trilogy is certainly not one to be missed, and is no doubt the game that everyone is looking forward to the most in early 2012.
You better be for something else to shoot at.
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
I ain't a cop no more.
The former New York City detective Max Payne is back on the 16th of March in the third game in the series. In addition to an expansive single-player campaign, Max Payne 3 will be the first title in the series to introduce an addictive multiplayer experience. Rockstar have promised that it will deliver a dark, gritty action experience that is sure to satisfy newcomers and fans of the historic franchise.
The girl was kidnapped by the CS.
We have always been targets. You all know that.
Secure and extract. Pepper here. Hostile contact, 12 o'clock. Charge set. Standing by for your go. Camo up. On my mark. 3, 2, 1.
Last on our list and releasing on 30th of March is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Featuring cutting-edge technology, prototype high-tech weaponry and state-of-the-art single-player and multiplayer modes, Future Soldier is looking to offer an experience that will excite long-time fans and newcomers alike. With an action-packed story, great visuals and Kinect compatibility on Xbox 360, Future Soldier is another game that comes highly recommended.
contract.
Well, that's our roundup of some of the best titles to look forward to over the next few months. Be sure to keep an eye on dailyjoypad.co.uk for previews and reviews of all the games mentioned here. And leave a comment letting us know what you're most looking forward to playing over the next few months.
So 2011 was an amazing year for gamers, and it looks like 2012 is shaping up to be just as good, considering we haven't even heard half the titles that are coming out. So here at Daily Joypads, to celebrate the end of the year, we've cleaned out our cupboards and we found a massive pile of swag. And we're like, what should we do with it? We're going to give it to you. So before I tell you what you can win, I'll just tell you how you can enter. So all you have to do is go to the Daily Joypad Facebook page and like the link with DJP TV. Simple, eh? The winner will be announced on the 13th of January on the next episode of DJP TV. So let's let you know what you can win. But this is so long I've had to write it down. You can win a very limited edition Batman black and white porcelain statue, a set of Batman Arkham City postcards, Batman Arkham City the album, Batman Arkham City hardback graphic novel, a copy of Tintin on PS3, a copy of Duke Nukem Forever on PS3, a copy of Winter Stars on PS3, a copy of Jonah Luma Rugby Challenge on PS3, a copy of Fear 3 on PS3, a copy of Horrid Henry on 3DS, a copy of Get Up and Dance on Wii, a copy of We Sing Rock on Wii, a Duke Nukem Forever special magazine signed by Randy Pitchford, a Cat and Keep companion cube from Portal 2, Rayman Origins fridge magnets, Rayman Origins stickers, Rayman Origins t-shirt, Darkness 2 t-shirt, Risen 2 Dark Waters t-shirt, Renegade Ops t-shirt, Saints Row the Third sunglasses, 4 Saints Row the Third bobblehead figures, 12-month subscription to Xbox Live, 1,200 Microsoft points, We Sing Messenger bag, We Sing Robbie Williams t-shirt, We Sing Robbie Williams mug, Brady Games Gears of War 3-player guidebook, Brady Games Batman Arkham City player guidebook, Fear 3 family photo album art book. Whew, I think we can all agree that's a massive list. So once again, all you have to do is go to the Daily Joypad Facebook page and like this video. From all of us here at Daily Joypad, we wish you an amazing year and thank you for watching. Bye.